In today's tutorial, we're going to go over the basics of Spider-Man shooting his web. All right.
Brickology!
Hey guys, Thomas here. Like you, I've been mesmerized by this Edbound Spider-Man video. I've watched it so many times that I want to figure out how he did it. I figured the place to start is to learn how to make Spider-Man shoot his web. So this tutorial goes over the basic concepts of web shooting, and I show 4 different angles on doing it. Thanks to Edbound for inspiring so many of us. These are the pieces that I'm using today. Of course, you need the long web, string, you need this, and the extensions, and very important, if you can see this, you need this transparent piece that he holds onto in order to make all of this happen. Now before I start shooting, I just want to make sure that the web can be nice and taut after he hits it. The concept that you want to pay attention to here is the progression and the growth of the web. So you see him wind up there. Now I use a small piece and then I start growing it until it becomes the rope. Let's play this again. You see it happens pretty fast, but it looks like it's just growing and shooting towards the target. Now of course, if you want the velocity of the web to happen much quicker, let's see, I can take this picture out, and let's take this picture out, and you'll see what a difference it makes. And much faster. Does it work? Sure, it still works. Let's see if I can take this out. It absolutely still works. So as long as you see something there to start the web, and then the ending of it, it all still works. But it just depends on how fast you want the web to come out. And at the end here, what I think helps sell it as well is Spider-Man. You see, once it hits its target, he pulls back a little to pull the web taut. And I think that little action right there sells the fact that, okay, that's a high velocity shot and he's stabilizing it to get ready to swing. Here it is, frame by frame. When he shoots, it's still a progression of pieces until he hits the end and he pulls the string. And I'll show you the same thing here. I can take away this piece, and let's take away this piece, and the same thing. It just looks like a much more powerful shot. This is just a touch slower. And this shot, it's all about the camera. The concept of what I'm doing with Spider-Man and the web is exactly the same when you watch it step by step. And it's just a matter of rotating. I actually rotated the whole set to capture this camera turn. But if you see here, things that I could have done right here from this picture to this picture, I could have rotated this web here and just spun it, you know, a little bit on its side to make the web seem like that it's, you know, still pouring out. I kept it exactly the same. That was a mistake. But it happens so fast, I guess you don't really notice it. And he still pulls the web a little tight at the end of the shot. Again, I think that really sells it. The more I watch the Edbound video, the more awesome it gets. Make sure you go see it and get inspired. All right.